Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I suppose we should probably catch up on what was missed last night during, what actually turned out to be a pretty busy night for the Vikings, all things considered. Well, first and foremost, at about midnight, 12:30-ish Central Time, the Minnesota Vikings sign Sam Darnold for a 1-year, $10 million contract in a move that has a lot of people understandably laughing at us or wondering what in the heck is going on because we went from Kirk Cousins to Sam Darnold. And to those people, I say there is a plan here that I don't think a lot of people outside the Vikings organization actually know what's going on. It's called a bridge quarterback. Well, we go out there and draft someone like a Penix, May, Bo Nix, whatever, and then have him develop behind Sam Darnold, or, actually have like Kevin O'Connell, Josh McCown, and those guys develop him for a year before he takes over in 2025, or, hopefully we don't repeat the 2011 scenario. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that anymore, but anyway, regardless, Sam Darnold is a Minnesota Viking for 1 year at $10 million, and again, like I say, I know a lot of people have been asking me, so how are you feeling this morning? Are you pissed off? Are you this? Are you that? I'm like, because this was part of the plan. Maybe not necessarily Sam Darnold, and yes, I understand why a lot of people are, laughing at us about that, because, well, Sam Darnold, I'm seeing ghosts. Yeah, let's just say the 2018 quarterback class is kind of turning into a shit show. Really, outside of, I'd say, Baker Mayfield, they really haven't yielded a lot of great results, we'll just say. But anyway, and then the Vikings sign a kicker, basically, a kicker for competition, I'm guessing, in John Parker Romo, XFL star and social media darling who could boot a 73-yard field goal. And again, I have a feeling that's more for kicking competition, but I don't know. If anything, I'm probably a little more upset with that one, just because, again, the kicking game for the Vikings has been a bugaboo for the Vikings since as long as I can remember. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm not really expecting too much there. And then last, but certainly not least, and probably the biggest signing so far of the morning, at least as of 8:28 in the morning Central Standard Time, the Minnesota Vikings poach former Green Bay Packer running back. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know, Green Bay yesterday signed Josh Jacobs off the street in a very head-scratching move, only to then about an hour later release Aaron Jones. So, the Vikings have just signed Aaron Jones for 1 year, $7 million. Oh yeah, that's purely a spite move for those of you who are wondering. Which, rightfully so. I mean, if he still has any sort of tread on the tires, yeah, sure, he may have a little bit of injury prone, but if he still has 1 or 2 1,000-yard seasons, we could desperately use it. Plus, then they can kind of pave the way for Ty Chandler to, keep getting his carries increased, keep getting him, more acclimated to the NFL running style. Or who knows, if Aaron Jones is really good, maybe we could sign him to a 2 or 3 year deal to let him ride into the sunset while still having Ty Chandler back there. So, all in all, for the 3 moves, I'm still going to give the Darnold probably a B or a C just because it is Sam Darnold. The John Romo kicking signing, yeah, probably like a B or a C, but just because I honestly doubt we're going to use him this year. Unless things really go sideways or we get injured, because I don't even know if Greg Joseph's still under contract or not. But, and then of course the Aaron Jones move, again, a solid B plus to an A minus if he can stay healthy. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the overnight updates. So, and like I say, be sure to stay tuned because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more where this came from. So until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good one.